Welcome to the Omnic recap, where every Sunday we look back at what happened during the past week in Overwatch. This week we got a glimpse, or maybe even a look, at what the end of Overwatch will look like. As we approach the Overwatch 2 beta start date, it becomes increasingly clear what Blizzard's plan is with the current game. Later in this video, we'll have a look at what we can expect and how this might impact the future of the franchise. But first, the news for this week. Not a week goes by without some type of leak, and almost all of them are fake. Because it is fun to jump into Microsoft Paint and make bogus screenshots, drop them on Twitter, and add a shocked emoji. But this week, one leak, which definitely had a bit of a Microsoft Paint smell to it, did warrant us to take a closer look. Ex-Overwatch League player and Overwatch streamer Fefe shared details on the Junker Queen's abilities. He got this info from one of his viewers, which is kinda sus to start with. But hey, if Fefe thought that his viewer was trustworthy, well, at least we can take a look, right? Which I did earlier this week in a separate video, so go check it out if you want more details on the actual abilities. I'll leave a link up there and in the description below. My conclusion was that some of the abilities definitely sounded cool, but they didn't add up to one single character. It didn't feel like a hero kit. There was also no mention of our iconic axe, and the Australian references were laid on a little thick. Look, if Widowmaker had been shooting with a baguette and used cheese traps, cheese traps, I might have bought a jumbo knife boomerang. My point is that Blizzard doesn't generally tie abilities into nationalities. Because if they did, Reinhardt would have been drinking the beer instead of talking about it. And I do not want to know what Torbjorn would have done with those meatballs he keeps bragging about. In any case, we won't know if this leak is legit till Blizzard introduces the Junker Queen, which they hopefully will do in the next 2 weeks or months. And the biggest news of this week was, of course, the start of the Anniversary Remix event. I've talked about all of this in a previous video. The link is up there and down there again. But Blizzard basically replaced the Archives event and the upcoming Anniversary and Summer Games events with 3 editions, or volumes like they call them, of a remixed Anniversary. That means that during this event, you can play all of the brawls, albeit in a rotation, and you can get all of the event cosmetics with coins or out of the Anniversary loot boxes. These loot boxes will also drop a remix or recolor of popular event legendary skins. Now, in case the loot boxes don't favor you, you can buy these skins, these recolors, for 3,000 coins. This is where the whole thing kind of falls apart. Let's just set the fact that we didn't get any new cosmetics aside for a minute. Because while it sucks, there is some merit to the argument that they want to focus on stuff for Overwatch 2. Not the beta, because I don't see us getting any skins during the beta, but for the eventual release, with the battle pass and stuff like that. Getting a head start, so to speak. The thing that a lot of people find harder to swallow is that you have to pay 3,000 coins to get a recolor of an old skin. And to be honest, I can't think of a reason why they did this. To make the recolors feel more valuable, maybe? I really don't know. So those like myself that do not really like these recolors, well, we are unhappy because we don't really have any rewards in this event. And those that like the recolors are upset because they're expensive. The only people that are enjoying the hell out of this event are those that started playing Overwatch recently. Not only are they getting a stab at events or brawls that they might otherwise never had the chance to play, they can also get any old event skin that they want. And on top of that, they get a second chance at those limited time event skins that you can unlock with the weekly challenges. And I'm really happy for them. I don't care. I'm not upset because of what is in the event. I'm upset because of what is missing. And it seems I'm not the only one. I did a poll over on Instagram and Twitter, and only about 30% said that they're enjoying the event. But in the end, we'll just have to deal with it. Take it. Work through it. I'll start a self-help group on my Discord. Come join us. We can all just hug it out. Because, my friends, this might be it. This might be how Overwatch or Overwatch 1 comes to an end. 3 remix events, Overwatch League skins, and hopefully in between, maybe the occasional challenge. Hopefully. And in 2 weeks, the Overwatch 2 beta is going to start, and people are slowly going to drain from Overwatch 1 into Overwatch 2 beta, wave by wave. Until at some point, the Overwatch 2 is going to release, and the doors will close on Overwatch 1. I know, that sounds a little more dramatic than it should. In a way, I had hoped to get some kind of ramp up in Overwatch 1 towards Overwatch 2. Much like they do in World of Warcraft when a new expansion comes out. The old content and the new content get connected by an epic event. With a bang, rallying former and new players and bringing it back into the game. Ready to say goodbye to the old and welcome the new. We could relive that epic moment in Paris that we saw in the trailer, or the attack on Busan, all in Overwatch 1. And at the end, at 1-9, is Overwatch back? Yes, we are. And bam, Overwatch 2 is launched. Might that still happen? I have no idea what their concrete plans are for the transition transition. But right now it feels like Overwatch 1 is going to be a lot of the same for the next 6 months, which is going to suck for those that do not make it into the beta. And then at some point we'll see a huge update and we'll be playing Overwatch 2 PvP, just like that. Now from a productional standpoint, it makes sense to not do that big transition, especially with all of the delays they had with the pandemic, the change in leadership, and Bobby. But the end feels a little messier than they most likely had hoped. And I don't think the team has a lot of choice. They need to pool their resources into the follow-up game as much as possible to make that one epic. They cannot afford to drop the ball on that. And financially, it's the same thing. There's little money to be made in Overwatch 1, so it doesn't make sense to spend more money. It's time to move on. It shows yet again that Blizzard is going all in and believes that Overwatch 2 is going to eclipse Overwatch 1. Now we will forgive them the dry spell and the messy ending because the new game is going to be glorious. It's going to be epic. It will all have been worth it. And to be honest, I think they might be right. I can tell you that future me is definitely going to be happier with the game than current me is. What I want to say is that we have something to look forward to. The silver lining. But just like a lot of you, I feel sad right now. Sad about Overwatch 1. Although that might still be the winter blues that is kind of lingering. But how about you? What do you think about all this? Let me know in the comments. I can't wait to read all of them. For now, however, that was it. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys in my stream or in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.